And we're live, ladies and
We are
gentlemen.
live. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is the official trailer, teaser, introduction for Mad with Power.
Mad with
featuring
Power. Welcome.
Yours truly,
Welcome one and all.
Stackz954. And who are you?
I am Cameron Dietz, a.k.a. the Sing Slayer,
AKA Tubbs.
a.k.a. Not a lot of people know this about me, but I used to weigh 300 pounds.
It was 332 to be exact. I don't know how he did it. He's a solid 160 now.
Fucking 140, you asshole.
All right, listen. This is gonna be your new favorite show in the world. You guys are gonna tune in every day and love it and listen to it because we love it, so you're gonna too. Am I right?
Yeah, that's how that goes, I guess.
But we can get right into it. I just want to introduce myself to you guys at least. I go by Stackz, a.k.a. Hard Time Stackz, a.k.a. the Sock Guy, Mr. Sock Check, a.k.a. Thor. There's like a bunch of stuff going on. You know, they call me a lot of things.
Who calls you
Aquaman.
Thor?
I've heard it all. I can't
Okay,
even keep
okay,
tabs
okay,
on all
okay.
these people. Rihanna actually called me Thor. Yeah.
I should have known.
Yes. But as for me, you know, right now I just want to entertain. So everybody asks, what is it you do? What are you trying to do? I just want to please you guys at home. Not like that. But I just want to entertain you guys. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure you have fun, make sure you laugh, make sure we spread the positivity. You know, I can rap and sing. I can't sing, but I can rap and, you know, I can mess around and make funny videos and do kind of stupid stuff. And I hurt myself for your entertainment.
Tell them about the socks. Look at the Michael Myers is hanging right off the thing right there.
If you'll notice, we got these badass Michael Myers socks displayed right here. I'm a huge sock collector. So now we have this movement called #SockCheck that actually started in Miami, right? Wore a pair of socks to work one day, said if you don't wear cool socks, you're not cool. Next thing you know, my good friend Jay Bird, shout out to Jay Bird.
With a Y. With a Y.
Cannot forget the Y.
It's very important to him.
Next day, he came in hot. Me and him just started going back and forth. All the other, you know, people around the area started catching on. Then it starts reaching out to the big comics that come down in town. Then we start doing these big videos with like Arnaz J. We got Billy Corbin, a big director. We have Andrew Schultz, all these different people. And it's been a great shout out to Jazzy too. That was one of my favorite sock checks. But the list goes on and the list will continue to go on. I got a brand dropping soon called Socks on Deck. Kind of like Stacks on Deck, but socks on deck. So just make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Dropping soon. #SockCheck. Speaking of,
There he is right there with the Deadpools.
got these badass Deadpools. They got everything on here. All of his artillery,
Move
his
my
name,
drink.
all of that. This right here is a very personal gift. Again, from the one and only Jay Bird. Shout out to Jay Bird with the Y. I feel like we just got to call him that. Every time we say Jay Bird, you have to say with the Y after.
Yeah.
You can't say it any other
We
way.
have a couple friends that do that, like our friend Chad, where the has to be in
The
front of it.
chat. I hope we can get him on the show one day.
Oh, we definitely would get
That'll
the
be
Chad on there.
insane.
The Chad would definitely.
When we get the budget. but enough rambling about me. I want you guys to hear about this guy because this might sound weird, but I think he's the funniest guy in the show, and there's only two of us here.
Oh, well, that's high praise. Thank you very much. My name is Cameron Dietz, a.k.a. the Sing Slayer. I don't really have as many nicknames as he does, but we're going to still make it work either way. Speaking of nicknames and speaking of things that I do, I'm a singer-songwriter, producer. That's what I mainly do. Hill Valley, that song that I had, it came out 2 years ago today. Today is the
lit.
anniversary for that. So shout out to anybody who bought and streamed and still bumps Hill Valley. That was 2 years ago today. Feels like around 2 years ago, to be honest.
Now, I don't want to say that was the start of everything, but it was definitely around that time that I definitely started noticing you had like cosign after cosign after cosign starting to jump on, and like all the
Yeah.
videos started sporadically shooting out.
That's when people, out of nowhere, out of the woodworks, just were, whether it's a celebrity or whether it's even just local fans or just people
Yeah.
that wanted to listen to me. That really, Hill Valley was definitely the fan favorite, and I can see why. I personally enjoy that song.
That song was awesome.
more
That
as well, too.
goals and
Not too. Oh yeah,
the most recent.
The newest single, "Bend the Knee," which is that's what the other nickname comes from. I did like a quick thing for the end of Game of Thrones. I put out a song called "Bend the Knee," and I went under a different alias, the Sing Slayer, which is obviously a play on the King Slayer. If you
And I
watch the show.
shit you not, Cam. Since then, you have caught more fire. His situation right now kind of reminds me of like when Titty Boy went over to 2 Chainz, and like a whole new wave started. Ever since he's become the Sing Slayer, all these Game of Thrones fan pages and all these big articles and stuff are starting to repost them. So I think you caught fire with this one.
It's been cool to see. Like I said, the Sing Slayer was fun, and I probably won't do. It's not like a full-time name change. You know what I mean? That was just for the end of that. And who knows? You know, when Game of Thrones does come back, whether it's like a prequel show or something like that, the Sing Slayer might come out of out of retirement and all that.
That
So
dragon will always be in the
yeah.
dungeon.
Yeah. The seed has been planted for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, Bend the Knee's been doing really well. Like I said, a bunch of people have been shouting that out as well and rocking to that as well. That only came out, probably a week
3
after the
weeks
finale.
ago or something like that.
Week
Hey,
after the
I
finale.
do want you guys to see that video. In the video, I am his henchman,
Yeah,
aka
yeah,
the
yeah.
hand of the Sing.
We got together. And
my role,
put Stackz
my
in the
role in the
video. It's
video,
funny.
right? Cam's obviously, the hot, dreamy lead singer. What I'm there to do is keep a stone face and make sure nobody touches him or even looks at him, right? And then these two hot chicks in the video, you know what I'm saying? They start pegging grapes at my face.
Yeah, well, originally we just wanted them to kind of distract him. Like, so he's standing there, they might like twerk in front of him and he's just supposed to keep a straight face. And then we just kind of went to we had grapes on set and a bunch of random other things. We're like, yo, what if we just had them throw grapes at you, like as hard as they could? And I didn't realize that most of these girls had played softball before or something like that. Cause they were, you can watch the videos on YouTube, but they were drilling this guy like in the face. But you did good. It only took you like 3 takes to kind of like keep it under composure.
The funniest part about it, you guys got to see it. They started off with 1 grape at a time. And of course, Cam, being the innovative genius, said, hey, why don't you guys peg the whole entire family of grapes at his face at once on the stem and all? That's when I cracked. They pegged 50 grapes to my face at 75 miles an hour, and it was great.
In my defense, though, that was the best shot.
The best.
The
That was my favorite
bundle
part
of
of the video,
grapes?
personally.
The bundle? Yeah, like the little ones, the individual grapes were cool, but when the whole army of grapes flew at your face,
I couldn't hold it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, but that was a good time, man.
Look, we have so many projects in the way. We love getting into character and making these cool, creative videos, not just like where we just do the typical parking lot pimping with 35 dudes behind us and, we're ready to kill you.
Nah, yeah, everything. Yeah, we try to bring a little bit of everything to the table when we get together and do something. So it's a lot of fun. It's all fun at the end of the day, too.
Yeah. And it's funny, too. We should just take it back to how we met real quick. Just
The
being that we're
origin
here at
story?
this point.
The origin story?
Yeah. So me and Cam met maybe 4 or 5 years ago. We used to work together in West Palm Beach. For some reason, we hated each other's guts. Every time we walked past each other, we bumped shoulders and it's like, yo, get the hell out of my way, dude. That never happened once, actually.
Yeah, literally none of that is true. But yeah, I've known him for like 5 years or now, and we weren't really that close back then, though. That's what's true, and that's what's funny.
Knows why.
We say it all the time.
There was no burden there or grudge at all.
That's what the inside joke is that, we look at each other like, remember when we used to hate you at West Palm Beach, which was like 3 years ago?
Because now we're like this, but then
it took Miami to kind of really bring us together. Because I had left, I had moved out to New York for a bit and then came back, and now we're just,
now we've gone mad with
thick
power.
as thieves in Miami. Yeah.
You want to tell them the Mad with Power?
Which is the name of the podcast, obviously, Mad with Power. The reason behind that, actually, Stackz, I think this is one for you.
Yeah. All right, so basically around the time when he dropped Bend the Knee, again, just a few weeks ago, we keep talking about it like it's months ago.
Yeah.
Dude, you just
Less
dropped
than
that
a
like
month.
4
Yeah,
weeks
less
ago,
than a
bro.
month. Mhm.
All right, so we've done a lot of progress in 4 weeks. Looking back like that, a lot has happened.
Oh, we're still moving, too.
A lot. Oh, it's
moving,
it's
always
getting
moving.
rapid. But so he drops Bend the Knee, right? And then I have this stupid video where I'm slapping my friend Lucy's ass with my hair, right? Because my hair is about 3.5 feet long. So
His hair actually goes down to his ass, like past his ass.
Yeah. And I'll show you guys another episode. I got to give you something to, come back to. But so this video, I guess you could say, kind of locally pops off. So us two combined, we're getting literally thousands if you combine it. Tags, reposts, shares, comments. Like, it was going insane for that week.
Yeah, we had a hot little buzz going, both of us at the same time, too. So it was cool.
We start falling into character. I mean, we're not like complete dirtbags. We're extremely humble, but we like to start playing the part of being viral guys that are too good for everybody. And honestly, we don't even do it to the public. It's kind of inside jokes and humor. But it got to the point we started renaming people at work. And they kind of had no choice. So, like, if you're a girl and we're just like, hey, your name's Dante, you're going to be Dante.
We literally have a girl named Brian at work now. Shout out to Brian. Shout out Brian. I don't really remember her real name, to be honest.
I can't, because ever since Brian, it's like,
It was like Naomi or something like that.
Is it? I thought it was like Jessica.
I couldn't. It's Brian. Definitely Brian.
It's Brian
with an
for
I.
sure.
With an I, but yeah, so we would do that all the time, and at work we'd mess around. Someone would come up to us and be like, "Yeah, Fiji water's fine, dude." They weren't even talking about that. They were asking us like what time it is or something, like a normal question. And then we'd look at each other and be like, "Man, we've really gone mad with power," and laugh. It was an ongoing joke. So,
But the way he said it, literally, I was like, yo, bro, like we're literally changing people's names. He turns to me in the most dramatic way. He just, look, we're talking, right? And he goes, dude, we've gone mad with power. When he said that, I died. It stuck. It was magic. It was glue. Immediately, that just stayed with us, and it couldn't go nowhere.
And that's where it was, yeah. And then when we were looking into doing a podcast, we were like, oh, it'd be cool if we, had that on our show, like just that little elements, because that kind of humor is very funny in general. So
it's golden.
it'll be
Especially
brought
we
out.
are just kidding. I promise you guys, we are not above anybody.
Yeah.
We're two regular dudes that just really want to just entertain for other people and have fun.
Yeah, we're just having a good time, and
And we're kind of better than all of you at everything. But that's not even a part of
You know what we need? We need like a little jar right here, like a swear jar.
Yeah.
But every time we say something like that, like we are better than you. We put $1 in there,
Dude.
or however much you think that the phrase is worth. Like if you see something really outlandish, it's like, oh, throw a whole 20 in there, throw
So
your
how
whole
much
debit
would
card in
that
bitch.
statement right there, Ben? We're better than all of you at everything. How much would you say that is?
That's a quick 5. Just because
5.
I know we can do worse.
Okay, so what if one day somebody's like, hey, you guys ever gonna get Joe Rogan on your show? And I'm like, Joe who?
Yeah, again, you might have to throw the whole debit card in there for you.
Oh, that little small time podcast you guys are talking about.
Yo, I'm actually very down to. We'll have that up there, and we can even pick like a charity or foundation every month, and wherever whatever we pick, that's where all the money over the month goes. That'd actually be a cool idea.
That's a great idea because in the end of the day, we are just kidding. So I do like
exactly.
that.
So
Just to keep
as
it-
long as we're being clowns and being assholes and putting money on the table for it, might as well give it back to a good cause. So I like that.
the Mad with Power jar. That is awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's go. Hey, y'all stay tuned for that. Maybe drop a comment below. Some more ideas we can put toward that. But yeah, definitely. I like the swear jar. What is it? The power jar. What do we call it? Or you know what? Give us names in the comments below. Let's not even
Tell
come up
us.
with
Yeah,
it.
tell us what you want. But yeah, that'll be awesome. We'll also leave links to whatever charity we're doing that month, so you guys can even get involved as well, which will be really cool.
Yeah, listen, we're extremely active on Instagram, both of us. I'm at Stackz954, Stackz with the Z at the end. This is the Sing Slayer.
the Sing Slayer.
The Sing Slayer. No underscores or nothing, all proper spelling. Reach out to us, follow us, shoot us a DM, tag us. We're very interactive, we're very responsive. These days we get like 500 DMs a day.
It's $1 in the jar. But
But no, really, reach out to us and we got you guys. We'd love to hear everything. We want to be able to implement everything and
Absolutely.
make this almost feel like this is as much your show as ours, but it's kind of not.
absolutely.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm on a roll right
Finish.
now.
Yeah, I was gonna say absolutely. I was like, oh, never mind.
I'd be broke already. It's
Yeah, never
insane.
mind. Yeah. But I mean,
Hey, you know what? Random. Quick cheers.
Cheers, brother.
To the teaser, bro. This is
yeah.
awesome.
The trial
And
run.
I'm excited for this. You guys have no idea what's to come, but you kind of have an idea now.
Also, wasn't Jay Bird supposed to stop by?
He's actually in a... Susie! Is Jay Bird in the building? All right, go ahead and get Jay Bird out here. I want to get him on the camera for like 2
Is
minutes.
she a
real quick.
cockatoo?
Yeah, listen. Yeah.
Who is Susie?
I'm going to introduce her in a different episode. Very exotic.
Okay, all right.
And it's not an exotic human, but it's exotic as shit.
Okay.
All right. Listen, guys, I want to bring our great
Oh, there he
friend,
is. There
Jay
he
Bird.
is.
Jay Bird. Jay Bird with the Y. Okay? If you ever pronounce that other, don't even talk to him. Okay? But we're going to bring him on. He's a huge part of everything we got going on. You're going to see him around day after day after time after time. Then sometimes you won't see him around because I'll let him tell you
He
guys.
does a
more.
lot of the
Let's get
behind
you on
the
show,
scenes things for us. Yeah, and he'll have his own theme music. But for right now, I'll just do it. Jay Bird. Yeah. All right, what's going on, man?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
Jay
welcome.
Bird.
Jay Bird
Always a
in the
pleasure.
building. Jay Bird with a Y, J Rock, J Boogie.
Why don't you go ahead and tell him your real name? Tell him what's good.
I don't know about the real name. The real name's for the government.
Yeah. Let's just keep it with Jay Bird with a Y though.
With a Y.
With the Y, just in case.
Nah, it's Justin Echeverria, for those of you who can pronounce it. How do you say it, Cam? Because Cam says it funny.
That's why I'm laughing so hard. I don't say it funny. I say it correctly.
You say
That's what
white.
He meant to say.
You say it white.
I don't
You
say
and
it
Chelsea
funny.
say it the same.
No. Chelsea says a little whiter than me.
Yeah, Chelsea's
Come
definitely
on,
whiter.
It's Chelsea we're talking about here. Shout out to Chelsea. But it's Echeverria. There's two cheese in there. It's
He adds an extra chi in
like
there.
yeah, it's not as much as Chia Pet, but it's like two of them. It's Echeverria. What is the real way though? Can I learn on air?
Echeverria. You got to roll the R's a little bit.
Echeverria. So
You can't help it. You can't help it.
interrupt in the background. So like, if I was being Spanish, Echevarria,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
That's
all right.
the way that white people try to say it. Echevarria. That's how I've heard it my whole life.
So not Echevarria. So I just
mean,
took it and ran with it. Like I wasn't even close.
I like Echevarria.
I wasn't even close, man. I wasn't even close. Justin Etch-a-Sketch, everybody. Nah, but Justin does a lot. You know, he does a lot of the behind the scenes things for us. He sets a lot of things up for us. A lot of our opportunities are because of this man right here.
So pretty much what we do is we work at a very fun place. We work at a comedy club.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to have fun when you work at a fun place, when you got fun people working with you. So there's a lot that happens behind the scenes before, after, during the show that just makes everybody die laughing. And I think this is what this podcast is going to be about. It's about giving people that little behind the scenes look and perspective on everything that we got going on. And I think it's going to be funny.
Nah, for sure. It's going to showcase everybody's things. And, you know, we'll even be able to bring it because, you know, we're pretty portable with this stuff. Like right now we're in Stack's living room for the teaser, of course. But we can bring this equipment anywhere and shoot anywhere. And I think, it's going to be a lot of fun, especially with the comedy club.
I think with it growing, you know, like I said, we got the team at the club. Everybody's got a good role that they play with. You know, shout out to the wife in the building doing what she does. Everybody kind of plays their part. But what I think we can do or we can get great is every once in a while, depending on who it is and who they are, you know, we got a pretty good connection and we're pretty friendly with guys that are pretty big in the industry. So, you know, we can get guys like Marlon Wayans on the show, maybe Joe Coy, Chris D'Elia, guys like that can do it. But then, you know, people you definitely want to see. I know you guys were talking about the Chad earlier. You know, don't forget the
Of course. You know, the rest is great, but the Chad's got to come on.
I think we can make a call to the Chad's people. And
Justin's the only one who can actually set that up. So
yeah, if anybody else calls him, he won't come. But you know,
he's one of those. You text him, he's not even gonna come close.
But for real, y'all stay tuned, man, because there's some great things coming on this way, and you guys are in for some good shit.
Big names, big things. Yeah, but we're in for some good shit, man. It's always a pleasure, man.
Jay Berry with a Y out.
All right, we're back. I'm sorry I'm shirtless, guys. It's a little hot in here. We had to turn off the AC for microphone purposes. You know, technical difficulties. He wouldn't get it. Anyways.
First of all, I'm the brains.
I'm
all
the brawn.
technical. I get everything technical.
Hey, as you could tell.
And he's the brawn.
Anyways, look, for real. Before this camera dies, before we got to wrap everything up, the last segment of the show is one of our most exciting parts of the show is green room banter.
Yeah.
Now, what that is that's pretty much almost strictly going to be comedians only. It's gonna be whether we have time to link with them on the weekends or majority of the time in the green room itself, right at whatever club they're performing at.
That's what Justin was touching on too, is that, we're going to be able to kind of pop up with these, kind of like a pop-up post-interview and, you know, like some big names and just
like
chop it up with them.
Like interviewing LeBron after a basketball game.
Just chop it up with them for like 5 minutes. Yeah, but like, you know, with comedians. So it could be like you know, I don't want to name drop it. It could be like a Brian Callen or like a Jay Coy, like he said, or, you know, something like that. We can just pop up and, you know, if they're willing to do it, we can see what's up, So
I'm super excited for that. You guys have no idea. We got all type of special guests already lined up for this series. All kind of YouTubers, comedians. We have actors. We have musicians. We even have athletes. So we got a lot lined up. We don't want to drop any names yet. We'll just keep you guys, you know, suspenseful, excited. But we have the list. We got about 20 people ready to come already.
A lot of people that are really excited to be on and really chop it up. Like a lot of big names that you guys will appreciate. So
I'm honored that they even want to be on this show as bad as they do.
Come on.
That's
absolutely.
You guys have no idea.
Goes without saying.
We'll get into that, but actually, we want to just go ahead and run you guys a couple clips that we've already gotten with some of these big people, just so you can kind of have an idea for what's on the way. Other than that, I do want to say before I go, big shout out to my brother Brian right now. You know, I'm sending my best wishes out to him. He actually, yesterday, he had a seizure for the first time ever. He collapsed in his house, and they found out today he has a tumor inside of his head.
I did not know that.
Now, as bad as that is, it's not cancerous. So that's extremely, you know, we're extremely grateful for that. He may have to undergo surgery, but I do want to send my best wishes out to him. If all of you could too, I'd really appreciate that. But I'm positive he's going to pull through strong.
I pray for him, man. And I know you saw him yesterday. I saw him just 2 days before that. So when I saw that, you know.
Yeah, we're going to go back and see him tonight and all that. But we're going to stay positive. I'm sure you're going to pull through, brother. We love you, man. I hope everything goes good with that.
Keep your head up, bro.
Other than that, I guess we'll roll the clips. Guys, if you're watching, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and stay tuned. This will be your favorite show in the world. You want to add something else in there real quick?
Nah. Y'all stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and you'll see us real soon, for sure.
Can we get one more cheers before we go? This has been Mad with Power. Stay tuned.
Peace.
You were supposed to drink at that point.
Yeah, I noticed, man. Yeah, I really messed that up, huh?
Hey, yo, y'all make sure y'all check out the Sing Slayer, cause it's killing the shit right now. This is some Joe shit. He's killing it.
George Lucas, eat your heart out, baby. You know what's up, baby. Sock check. We love y'all. Tag us.
Yo, what's up, Cam? Marlon Wayans, my guy. Listen, I want to wish you a happy birthday. And it was great working with you.
Boy, I heard you got some socks on for us tonight. Yeah, bro.
Keep the Peter Parker, son.
Oh, shit! You know we out here with the sock check, baby. We got the Duff beer. You know we got the Simpsons, the Spider-Man. What else we got?
Hey, it is Ken Jeong, aka Mr. Chow, in the house here at Palm Beach. Please telling you to check out my boy Cameron Deeks' music video Hill Valley. You can check it out on his Instagram handle, your boy Cam Deezy. Love you guys. Toodaloo, motherfucker!
Prepare for the mindless sock check.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I stay ready, so I ain't gotta get ready.
Oh my God! Let's go! Real classic shit.
What's up, this is Brian Callen. You guys gotta check out my boy Cameron Deets.
Private. Yeah, I bet. I know, I feel you. That's crazy. You got the best one. I got what you got? No, what you got?
I'm got what you got. Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take you all?
Stop playing with me. Oh, she came at you. Oh my God. She came at you with the heat. Oh, another one. Look at it. Look at it. What we got? What we got? What is this? What is this?
Wait a minute.
Oh my God. Let's go.
What's up, Sing Slayer? See, look, I'm looking around. This shit was packed tonight. Only person who was missing was you. Listen.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep over tank. No, I'm trying to keep over tank. I'm trying to keep over tank.
Hey, fuck y'all niggas. Hold on, wait. Wait, I'm doing it too.
There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get that shit.
A lot of people don't think that smooth ass white dudes can crush it at R&B. Well, guess what? The time has come for your boy Cam Deezy to drop the real shit on America.